Okay, one of the things I wanted to say before you start the video is that I didn't know it was going to be this long, and also, half the things that I showed in here weren't hardly, like, they were hard, they weren't even built. Like, half of the stuff that I showed in this video, they weren't even built, in the last video. So, yeah, I didn't realize how long it had been, and, like, yeah, so you should go watch the first video of the tour so you can see how much it's changed. Anyway, just wanted to say that. So, today I wanted to do an update on my Silas Survival world. I did this, I don't know how long ago, like a few months back, and we've changed it, so I wanted to, make another video on it. I would have made it sooner, but I didn't really think that we had changed a whole lot more of it, so I didn't really, yeah. Anyways, so one of the first things is the chunk, or the 4 chunks. Basically, so when the new update came out, they raised the height barrier, and they also lowered the the level that you can go down to. So that means that I have to dig out the chunks again, all the way down to bedrock. And that's what I'm working on. Got some chests and then a room up there with a bed and a couple other chests. And then, yeah, I removed the other water streams because I had to remove all the glass and stuff. And, I just added this one because we were working on it. Alright, now over here, I planted these trees because, I wanted to, okay? That's why I planted them, because I wanted to, and I like them, because, they're pretty big. And then, this cobblestone wall thingy, it goes all around this area, and then there's the starter house. It goes all around this area. And then I built this house. I don't remember if this house was here when I made the last video. But yeah, I made this house. And actually, so the starter house that's beyond the walls? We can, how there's a tunnel? I think I showed you it last time. I'm pretty sure I did. There's a tunnel in the starter house that leads you all the way to the base. That's over there on the mountain. And then there's also one in this house that joins with it. So like you go down here, and then you turn right, and then boom, here's the other tunnel. That's where the starter house is, and then it leads you all the way there. I just wanted to make this one, because, I don't know. I just really wanted to. And I was kind of bored, so I'm like, oh, why not? Alright, in this house, it has, fireplace. Fire goes pretty high. And then there was a bed in here, and then there were some things that happened, which made me panic. So I had to run and grab a bed as soon as possible. I just haven't put it back. And then in here, there's also a copper golem statue, which was all made out of copper. No, like, it was made out of, like, orange copper, and then I just waited for it to oxidize, which, I kind of like that. And then it had vines on it and stuff. And then I cut it down. And then, I need to add more fences here, because it's kind of annoying. Yeah, also the reason why I built this wall is because there are pillagers on the other side. Like, I don't want them, they kept shooting me whenever I would continue to build it. And also I made this thingy, which it's so that when the mobs, like if they're trying to follow us, they'll just walk off of the ledge because they think trapdoors are like they think they're a full block, so they'll just walk right off. And I was gonna put lava down there, and then I'm like, oh, what if I let one of my dogs out from my house? I'm not gonna say, because, you know, if Ty watches this video, he'll know where my dogs are. So I'm not gonna tell you where they are. But they're in my house. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna add lava, because, like, what if I let my dogs out, and they just fall down here? Can you go away, please? Thank you. Fall down here and then land in the lava and die. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And then there's also there's some stuff over there, and some stuff over there, but we'll get to that later. So anyways, I started digging out this part of the mountain because I was also gonna make a moat, like a moat here. I can't remember exactly why, and then I just haven't finished it. I started it last summer, but I just never finished it. And then this hole here is right underneath the cow pen. And the reason why we found this hole is because I was doing a boat glitch where you could see through the wall, and I was trying to find these two pillagers, and turns out they were actually in there. And we just haven't patched it because it's like, oh, what if they spawn in there again? So yeah. Now we are at our base. Here are the cows, the cow pen. I think I've changed it quite a lot. We put these here so there's not a whole lot of entity cramming, which also causes lag. So like they're separated, and yeah. And I built a roof over them. And then here is a jungle tree that goes like all the way up to height limit. Well, almost all the way to the height limit. I think I made that before they changed it. And also I just kind of decorated this thing a little bit, like I added some more blocks and slabs around. Then I also added some more trees around the base to make it look a little more nice. And then I just made this because, you know, I don't know. And then I stopped our sugarcane farm for a while because, you know, we don't really need it right now. And then, you know, this thing has been here for almost a full year now. This thing. It used to be a part of the mountain, and then I just dug it out. I just haven't decided what I want to do with it yet, and I probably will never decide what I want to do with it. I don't really want to show you the mine right now. I don't care. Nothing's really changed. Although I have dug deeper at a few places, because, you know, they changed it so diamonds spawn lower now. And then we have the villager dungeon. We have our mending villager, who, I don't know if you've noticed, if you saw the last video, I don't know if I had a mending villager, but if I did, I'm pretty sure his trades were like, you know, not 14 emeralds. And if they were, I don't know. I don't remember what they were because I didn't watch the video before I started filming this, but if I probably should have watched it though. But I do know for sure that I took out all of the stone and stuff, and then I put wood and stone brick to make it look a little nicer. And then we have a bunch of villagers in there. I massacred them, like all, because lag, you know, lag. And yeah. So if you go in here, um, you can. I have a farming villager here, which I only made that there so that he could like farm and then share food with the other villagers and mate, and so that they would mate with each other without me having to. Can you move, sir, please? So I can open this door. Alright, so one of you are gonna have to get up. Anyways, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, oh yeah, I thought they were gonna. I made a farming villagers because I thought they were gonna share food and breed together without me having to feed them bread every single time I wanted them to breed. But I'm not sure it was working. And then I made this guy so we could get a woodland explorer map, and I already found like 6 ocean monuments, so yeah. found them without the map. Alright. Then, also, I really don't remember if the redstone around my base was like at all how it is now. But like I'll just show you it. So like I paid my friend Hunter in diamond currency to like redo this wall thingy so that it would push the cobblestone in. But like so I wouldn't have to flick a lever up here every single time I wanted to use it. So yeah, he did that. Oh yeah, and then right here, here's a cobblestone farm, or more like a stone farm. You mine the cobblestone in there, and then it sends it down to the furnace, and then the furnace smelts them, and then turns them into regular stone, which I use to make stone brick. Then I can just turn the furnaces off whenever. And then, I guess I'd show you the house. No, before I show you the house, I'm going to show you the sheep. So, in case you haven't noticed, the sheep, we've gotten a lot more sheep, and they come in a bunch of colors, you know? And I don't know, they go crazy. Like, it's almost as if like I haven't fed them in months. So like whenever you even pull out a thing of wheat, they're like, feed us. They'll just like swarm all around you. It's so scary. And then we also lost a bunch of sheep to some suicide bombers. And so to counteract that, I put some cats here so that the creepers would go away. I should probably put a couple more around here, just for extra security, but And then my nephew was playing, and he put a boat in here, and he got stuck, and then he accidentally pulled out a piece of wheat, and like I said, they all swarmed around him. And then he got out of the boat, and then the sheep and the skeleton horse got in it with each other, got in the boat with each other. And, actually, how I found the skeleton horses, I was just out there looking for sheep that have escaped, and I saw a skeleton horse, and then I went to it, and then lightning struck it, and then like 3 more appeared. And so I just took them and put them in there. And then, in here, I don't know if I've changed anything. I do know I put tinted glass. Oh, I just haven't changed that, don't worry about it. And also, you might have noticed that a bunch of the lights have been replaced with like glowstone and lanterns and, redstone stuff. So like, there's not a whole lot of torches around the mountain anymore, although there still are some. And then here, this is Silas's room, which he hasn't been on in like months. Like, no, not month, like a very long time. Very long time. He hasn't been on since we dug the first chunk. And then, yeah, this is my room, and then I have this thingy on. So like you could put your armor in here, like the helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots, and if you step on it, it'll put it on you like Iron Man. And then in here is my secret, room bunker thingy with my, with an extra end chest, and then spare netherite armor, which is for the wither fight, whenever we do it. We've done it like 4 times maybe, and then we've beat the ender dragon twice. Yeah, so I just keep that in there whenever we want to go fight the wither. And then down here, I also replaced the torches with sea lanterns because, as I said before, we found a bunch of ocean. I found a bunch of ocean monuments, like without the map and stuff. So I just grabbed a bunch of sea lanterns. We could have gotten a lot more sea lanterns, but I just decided not to grab them. And then in here, I don't know if it's the same as it was last time, but you know, it's the same thing as the door that was up there with the cobblestone, where it pushes the wood back. You know, I also paid Hunter to do that. This is just our enchanting room. We have our mending books and stuff in here, and yeah. And then that's about it for the basement. I probably put some more chests than last time. Oh, and then in this room, it's really nothing. Except for, you know, under this block. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go up here. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you something that was upstairs. So, I basically made another room. Like a guest room. And then you can, I don't know what I was gonna do here. But this is the roof. These are like the stairs on the roof. You know? So I couldn't really do anything there. That's why I've been wanting them to add, like, glass stairs, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Oh, there's a creeper down there. Don't want to mess with him. Too close to my house. And then down here is the old farm room. You know, I still kind of use it. So Ty built this. He built like that, and then he built the fault, like the water there, and then he basically made this entire room. And then if you go up here, there is a grave for my past dogs that died in this world. And then there's like this old store thingy that somebody made. I just put the horses in there and stuff. And then Hunter made this house for Liam, which is another person that plays in here. And what the heck? I suppose I'll fix that later. And then I made a forest up here. There were a lot more trees here, but I cut them down because I needed to build something. And then, I don't know if this was here either the last time. Probably was. Hunter also built this thing. And then, oh, this is Chase's hotel. He built this. And then he built this over last summer. And, tragedy struck when Ty, I was watching from my window at my house. It was one of those, it was one of them front ones. I think it was one of the windows that were in my room. And I just saw him, like, running up with a lava bucket in his hand, getting ready to, like, climbing up the ladders and stuff. I said, like, once he put the lava down, I said, we were in a Discord call, I said, Ty, what are you doing? And then, yeah, basically the entire inside got burnt up, and then we had to replace it. And then Liam was actually living in one of these rooms. And then he had an armor stand with a bunch of valuable armor. Then the armor stand got destroyed and we never saw his armor again. And then we also have, we went to the end, and you know, as I said, we fought the Ender Dragon, beat it a couple times. And then we went to the end cities, and then we got some Elytras. I'm pretty sure I have an Elytra for everybody, except for Ty. Because, you know, Ty's kind of untrustworthy, but he's been doing pretty good recently. Other than killing one of my dogs, like a week ago. Like a couple weeks ago. But I told him, if you want an Elytra, you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to prove yourself worthy. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna go over here. We'll check out the mob grinder in a little bit. Hold on. We're gonna go over here near the abandoned village because I built like a little greenhouse thingy. And I don't know if that was there or not, the first video. But if it wasn't, I still want to show it to you. So yeah. I built this, and it has like stained, like green stained glass, because I don't know why, I just thought it would look good with this. And then if you go inside, there's some glass on it so they can get sunlight. And then there are chests here, so you can put them in. And then it's lighted pretty good. And then over here, used to be Ty's old base, until I blew it up because he was annoying me. Like, he didn't think I would actually do it, but I did. So yeah, he doesn't have this anymore. This part of his base survives though, you know, because it's made out of obsidian. He had like a kitchen here, an enchanting room here, excuse me, and he tried making me think that he didn't have any dogs or something, but I knew it was back here because I remember him telling me I'm making a dog room, and I remembered kind of where it was at, and so I dug to it, and then, yeah. I don't know why I didn't kill his dogs, but I'm not going to. I don't even think he remembers they exist. Yeah. Now, we will go to the mob grinder in just a second. I need to show you somebody else's house, which is Chase's house, which he built last summer as well. Basically, everything in this world was built last summer, except for a few things. This is Chase's house. It's pretty cool. You know, he's got a bunch of chests, an inner chest, bed, and his Jesus basement, which had like gobs of stuff, like totems and potions and totems and potions and more totems. Then he has his dog, and then a brewing stand to make some more potions, if you know what I'm saying. And then his emergency armor, which I don't know what happened. Maybe he's wearing it, maybe he's not. I don't know what he did. Maybe Ty stole it and he lied that he enchanted. Maybe he did. I might have to talk to him about that. Oh no, Chase, please don't get mad. Whoops. Anyways, yeah, let's go to the mob grinder. So originally, this entire mob grinder thingy, like the parts that stone break now, used to be sandstone, and then I had recently changed the sandstone to stone brick just like a week ago, I think. Like, it was super recent. It took me a couple hours, but you know, I like it better now. And then I built this house if you want to, you know, sit in here while you wait for the mobs to fall. Or, you know, you could just stand at this thing that I also made so you can just wait for the mobs to fall. And then we also make fireworks here with flight duration 3, so you go faster and higher. Yeah, this thing works pretty well. I'm using looting on these guys just because, you know, I don't want to hit them with anything else right now. But, you know, if you have looting 3 on a sword and you just hit like a bunch of zombies and skeletons, rotten flesh and like skeleton bones and bows are just gonna like pile up as you see here. And like string, random armor, and then that's why I put this sign here. Please only use looting on creepers, because I only want gunpowder. That's really the only thing I want right now. Then the ender chest, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the last video, yeah, I updated it with like shulkers now. It used to be, so like all of this in here was just my ender chest. That's what it was, and then I just switched it to the shulker box. This has all of our diamonds, our lapis, our gold, our iron, and my 1 enchanted apple, my 12 golden apples, my 4 dragon heads, you know, all that juicy stuff. And then if you, yeah, basically, These are valuables. These are tools. Has my netherite boots, my other pair of them with like frostwalker, I think. Then we got some fishing rod, a netherite hoe, and then this is like, I don't remember what that is. And then this is mining, has TNT and stuff. This is sea loot. It has a bunch of sponges, which I got from the ocean monuments, which you can only get from ocean monuments, and the sponge rooms, which I can show you where they're at sometimes, which I don't know if they spawn there the entire time, but I went to a few ocean monuments and I searched them, and I found sponge rooms, like, generally in the same area. So, like, maybe I can show you that later, after I show you something else that I was working on over the school year. I'll show you that right now, after I show you this, actually. Hold on. So this, basically, I built this arena where we hit each other with a bone, just because, I don't know why. It's just fun. He put wool here as like obstacles, kind of, and then the blue means that it's like a safe area, so you can't hit them when you're in there. And yeah, he built this like a week ago. And excuse me. Yeah, pretty sure that's it for this main area. Okay, so now, something very big I've been working on, but I started working on it when, like, before the height barrier was raised. So, you know, that's kind of a mistake, but it could be, I just want you to know that, okay, basically what I've been working on is a gigantic pyramid. I just want you to know that. And also, it could have been way bigger, you know, but as I just mentioned, that I built it before the height barrier was raised. So it's only at like 256 blocks or something like that. And I built it over here in the desert, away from like my thingy, my base. You should see it any second here. Oh, yep, there it is, right up there. I haven't worked on this thing in months. Yeah, and this is all made out of sandstone. And then like the final 3x3, like at the top of it, is gonna be made out of gold blocks. Like right up here, it's gonna be all made of gold blocks. See, 256 blocks, yeah. These things are loaded with sandstone. And then some stone brick. There's probably some stuff that I put in here a while. Okay. If I can remember correctly. I might get lost a little bit, but you know, that's kind of, I'm kind of okay with that. Because I just want to show you the ocean monuments. Well, I found a bunch of them, like way over there, there's like an ocean. Like way over there. Because I just decided to fly in one direction one day. And I found a bunch of them, so yeah. But I kind of know where they are, kind of know where the ocean monuments are. So I'll try and go to them. So if we just go back, so that, okay, now that's in render distance. Now we're gonna fly over here. And you should see them sometime in just a minute. Or I might just cut to it, actually. Okay, so I remembered that I took a screenshot of the coordinates, so I remembered where they were at, so I could always, like, go back and visit them. So I'm gonna go to those. Yep, here it is, right over here. I see the wood platform I made. Alright. And I already killed the bosses, so, like, I don't know if they respawn or if they, you know, don't. I don't think they do. That wouldn't make much sense. So, if I go down here, and then, hold on, let me get my silk touch pick out real quick. Okay. If we go down here, we should find the center of it. Yep, right in here. I already got the gold blocks from it. I'll get some air from right in here. So, where I was finding them was more like over here. No, I guess not. I guess they're not right here. Probably not in this one, because, you know, you just saw the room that was right next to it, but... So, this one. Alright, well, I'm looking. They were usually, in the spots that I was just digging at, they were usually in there. Like usually, so like if you dig right here, sometimes there'll be this room, and sometimes it'll have sponges. But like when I looked it up, it said that sponges were pretty rare. So I got kind of lucky, I guess, with the like 6 ocean monuments I found. Please, no sponges. That's okay. I just kind of wanted to know for sure, because never know until you look. Which I did look. It's not good enough. We could go to the other ones, but oh! I found one. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, stay here, sponge room person thingy. Yes. I'm gonna go get some more air and place my ender chest down so I can get the hoe, because a hoe breaks them faster. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. I really don't want this room to fill up with air. It's like the only place that I could get it, kind of. Oh, now it's filled up with air. But we can always go and get it with the sponges. We can always fill it, or dry the room out with sponges is what I was saying. Alright, let's go get them sponges. Yes! Kinda wanted some more anyways. So yeah, we just gotta look in that kind of direction. Kind of around the center of the room, and then like go up some and stuff. Then you'll find some. Probably, maybe. Don't count on it though. Don't hold me to that. Because it did say they're kind of rare. Should we look some more? I think we should. Maybe just a little bit more. Oh wait, what was it? Oh, we almost lost some sponges. Are there any more? Did I miss any? I don't think I did. Alright, let's look over here. Nope. The point is they're rare, okay? Sometimes they'll have 2 rooms, sometimes they'll just have 1. Which is probably the more likely case, that they'll probably only have 1. But, yeah, now you kind of know where they are. So, like, just, like, kind of search around the center of it and stuff. Just gotta find that center room with the gold blocks. I don't know if that's where they always spawn, or if that's, like, you know, the general area where they spawn or not, but, yeah, just try and look in there and maybe you'll find one, who knows. So I'm gonna cut back to my base and make sure we didn't miss anything in the world, so that, you know, I'll just cut back to the world, to the base. Okay, so, we're back at the house, and we're at the base, and there were a couple things that I didn't show. So, like, this room up here, was supposed to be like a meeting room, so that like if somebody needed to be kicked from the world or banned, we could go up there and discuss it. That was supposed to be made like last summer. I was supposed to make it last summer, but you know, I just didn't. That's why maybe in the last video I did on this world, these stairs might be there, because these stairs were here for like so long before I actually did the meeting house. And also another thing is up on this cobblestone thing. Also, that house down there is a house I was gonna build, but I started on it, and then I'm like, oh, this don't look good, so I just stopped. And then this is Ty's old house. I don't know what happened here. And yeah, that's really it for that house. That's really it for all up here. Nothing has really changed. And then this house up here, I don't know if it was here before. I don't know. Before I made the video, like last video I made, I don't know if this house was here. This is Chloe's house, which is another person who plays in the world. Yeah, this is her house. I made it for her. I don't know. I don't know about it. But over here, I'm pretty sure I mentioned my nephew in this video earlier. And so I made him a house. We made, or basically, well, I helped him with it, okay? I helped him with it. I basically made the outer layer of it, like these pillars, and then he made the walls. I don't know why this is still here, like the layer of logs, but like, yeah, he did all that, and then I added the windows, and then he kidnapped a bunch of animals and tortured them. Uh, yeah, and then I added these chests and the armor stand I added, and then all of this. I basically added the entire interior. And then the fireplace. Uh, the fireplace has a hay bale underneath it, so that the smoke will go higher. What he wanted to do was kind of like a cabin, so that's why it has like a fireplace and stuff. And then he has cats around his base too, so that he doesn't, so that it doesn't get blown up by creepers. And then I also made this bridge. I kind of like it. I added some support beams, and then you can. It's just perfect enough so that you can fit your horse underneath it, and you can ride in it. And yeah, I kind of like it. Pretty sure that's it. So, I think I'm gonna close the video here. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of long, I know, but we changed a lot in the world, and I just wanted to make a video on it, kind of updating you on it. So yeah, see you later whenever I decide to upload again.